Hello, everyone. It's a good news and bad news. The good news is, well, good news, bad news, crummy news. The good news is I finally got to see regular show, the finale. Crummy news is that I didn't even see it on Monday. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I completely forgot. Bad news is I went on demand and well, just like in a fashion, and I think this most likely is what Cartoon Network loves to do, is that they love to screw over. Well, at least the good news is that they still have regular show as a tab. But like, beware the Batman. They basically just showed the middle finger and said, "F you, everyone. You should have stayed up late and watched all the episodes we never showed you. Yeah, you were not going to actually upload those episodes so you can watch for yourself." Same exact fashion. They did not upload. They did not put a nice little, here's what you missed or here's the last episode. No, they didn't do it at all, which I'm like, special thanks to one anonymous guy who actually uploaded it. Not afraid. Yeah, I like that guy. He is a freedom fighter. I like that guy. He wasn't afraid at all, unlike all the other bastards who are like, I made sure I put Luke Cage on, yes. And it's like, oh, I looked at your Luke Cage video. It's backwards. It's small. I get it. You're a wuss. But freedom fighters like him, that's what YouTube is made of. Well, that's what wanting to make sure people see it is made of. Unlike those who actually are like, I have it up, but I'm scared, so I made it thing because copyright infringement and crap. It's like, oh, well, that's good for you, but it sucks, man. It sucks. I get you're scared, but you could put it in black and white, idiot. You could put a black and white filter on it, and there you go, you dumb idiot. But instead, no. You small it. You make it small. Anyways, to the topic at hand. The regular show ended. Wow. And they actually ended it to the point of where I'm like, wow, man. It's exactly what I thought regular show in space, how it ended, just the fact that they came back to Earth. But of course, they did make sure that they played up the fact of Pops has a greater purpose than what we all actually learned. And well, the reason why it makes sense though, he's from another planet. That's why when it comes to trying to give people lollipops and stuff, that was the currency of that other world, I guess. That makes perfect sense. It's weird that Mr. Bullard, the actual rich dude, didn't try to actually make Pops understand things. Yeah, he didn't do that well on that job. So, for those who haven't seen, it's a good time to turn it off. We're going to talk about it right now. So, yeah, as we can see, lots of things happen, lots of scenarios. They brought the god-awful anime episode back. Yes, they actually showed the whole... Yeah, but at least the good news is that they didn't do it to the point of where I got sick of that episode. They only did that so they could actually have a little bit of fun, which that's good. One thing I saw like and then as soon as they went to like the third act, it was like the power. I'm like, oh God, really? That's how they ended it? And it's like this episode, but it turns out there's another power episode. So they tried to dupe us good. And well, it turns out they have a box set. Somehow they buried a box set of their lives. And if they touch it, they remember everything that happened, which, yeah, they went back to help Pops and then well, he's like, I gotta listen to my heart. And that's what he did, is that he hugged his brother and killed them both. So he made the gracious sacrifice, and there he go. Now, the interesting part is 25 years later, which, of course, we saw lots of things that happened. They both left the park. Mordecai actually decided to do his art career, and holy frick, he did a great job. Now, the funny part has to be the fact of Mordecai just gave the middle finger to the future because remember, he's supposed to belong to Margaret. That didn't happen at all, which I'm like, what? Say what? Yeah, it didn't happen at all. And they have some god awful children. And you have Rigby and his girlfriend that turned into a wife. Yeah, they married, and then you had Muslim man who returned. As soon as he returned, he actually already had a daughter. Holy frick. And then he has a bunch of kids. Holy frick. You have High Five Ghost and his girlfriend DJing somewhere, so everyone's gone. So they made sure they burned that bridge just in case anyone's like, one more season, one more season. They burned that bridge. That bridge is gone, man. I bet if they would show a sequence of it, it'll be like that's most likely what's gonna happen when they just straight up lit that freaking place on fire. They burned that bridge. It is over. Regular show is over, and they made sure of it. It's kind of funny that they did the whole thing that happened with Digimon Season 2. But at least the good news is that regular show's not going to retcon what Digimon Season 2 did. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. It's so funny because Digimon Season 2 just already put a nice little nail in the coffin and said, we're done. Not only that, but there's so many Digidestined out there, and well, everyone matched up and everyone has children. Yeah, instead of going with that and being like, okay, this is Digimon Tri, we get to show them in their daily lives as adults with children. Nope, they go way back to the past, which I kind of would beg them, please do one where they actually have those families as well. I would like it. It would be fun. That would be awesome to enjoy. But of course, no, we're not going to get that anyways. We're not going to get that at all. All right, anything else? I think that's about it. So, regular show ended. They ended on a awesome note, I do have to admit. Of course, they showed that the Bullard, oh, whatever. Anyways, the father and son, they're both now dead, and they show that they had two statues on it. We have no idea who actually is. Yeah. But still, it ended pretty nicely. Of course, yeah, everyone's going to actually ask about Skips, and well, Skips is just doing the same thing that he always does. So, watch it, not watch it, this whole entire show. Yeah, well, let's do the whole entire show review. I think this show was very, very good. If someone screws over this show, like I said in the regular show's ending video, is that if you try to screw over this show, but you love Cursed Cowardly Dog, it's impossible. Just like how Power Rangers are like, no, we're not doing that season with lots of trains, but yet, and say it's because kids don't like trains anymore. And then you look at Thomas the Tank Engine and be like, but they like trains. Anyways, I have to say that watching this whole entire series, it never felt to the point of where I don't want it. It came to the point of where I'm like, when will this end? When will it end? When will this stop? Instead of that, it's more of the fact of I enjoyed it. It was cool. It's sad that they kind of rationed it like, sadly, Cartoon Network does. They ration crap. Like, for instance, we haven't seen Adventure Time in a long time. I hate that they rationed it. And sadly, I think they're not going to even do any more syndications. I think it's gone completely. Anyways, thank you for watching, guys. Not really sad, but I have to admit, that was a good show. It really was. It's sad that they're going to get a show and now it's gone. I'm going to hate the show that's going to come next unless they make it pretty good, which right now I think the replacement show is going to be OKKO, which I'm like, thank you for watching.